What's going on? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel, man. This is the My Thoughts video on Madden 22, and let's go ahead and jump straight into it because the first thing that pops into my head when I cut this game on is this looks eerily similar to last year's version. I had to put them side by side just so you know that they really didn't do much, and honestly it's starting to feel like, if it hasn't already, that I'm buying the same game year after year after year. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. This year's face of the franchise was pretty underwhelming. The story was short. There's only 4 positions to pick from, but I did find a plus, and here it is.
Few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top quarterbacks will take the field one last time in a Nebraska Cornhuskers uniform.
Man, this gives me Madden 05 vibes, and that's what I like because Madden 05 was one of my favorites. And don't get it twisted, I am not in any way, shape, or form comparing this to Madden 05. Just that it gives me Tony Bruno vibes because this game makes you want to punch somebody. And I'm just joking, man. Don't go out there and start swinging on people. But this game is just, it's frustrating at times, man. You know what it has been, you know what it could be, and it just feels like no one cares enough to even try and make that happen. And the college aspect only makes me want to play NCAA 14. It does nothing for me on Madden because I know I can't get that full experience, especially not with 10 teams, a bunch of cutscenes. Honestly, I hope that the new NCAA football game does not have all these cutscenes in it. I hope it does not have all this acting in it because honestly, it doesn't need it. It didn't need it in NCAA 14, and there's a huge community out there that plays NCAA 14, and they're not missing the cutscenes at all. They just revamped the game, and there's nothing wrong with not having all of this stuff like every other game, especially when the gameplay is as bad as it is. I mean, why not just focus on gameplay? Because this game mode does not even have a difficulty setting, like at all. And stop playing with me, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. But how can I enjoy a mode that I can't even adjust the difficulty in? I can't lower my draft stock. I can't do much of anything in this mode other than slaughter these teams, make it to the draft, get drafted 1, 2, or 3, because apparently that's the only thing you can do, and then play from there on out in what is essentially a franchise mode with a player lock. I mean, what are we doing? And the franchise mode is not even that great to begin with. Now, they did make some improvements. They did make a few changes. But what is that really saying when the franchise mode hasn't been that great to begin with? Superstar mode, or Superstar KO, I'm sorry, and the Yard are just, I don't know, man. They might be for you, but they're just not for me. And I love all kinds of football games, but that's not what I play Madden for. I don't play Madden for the KO mode. I don't play Madden for the Yard. Honestly, if I want to play the Yard, the real Yard, I'm going to go ahead and put in NFL Street 1, 2, or 3 because that is where it's at. That game was fun to play. This feels like an attempt to keep those fans around, but it just doesn't do it for anybody that actually played that game and had an enjoyment level out of that, because this doesn't really provide you with one. Now, some people are gonna like Superstar KO mode, but you probably liked it in Madden 20 as well because it's been there. Madden 21, it's been there. It just doesn't do anything for me. And I'm not knocking anybody that does like the game. If you do like the game, I'm genuinely happy for you. I'm just tired of feeling like I'm repeating myself every single year because football season comes around and I gotta have a football game, unfortunately. But I just don't want to be buying the same game every single year, and I know I have been, and honestly, it just sucks knowing that. Now, they did add in offensive and defensive coordinators to the franchise mode. They did add in more cutscenes. The playoff tree was added in last year, but it is a very welcome addition in franchise mode because I like to see what's going on. The schedule is longer in this game. It doesn't really have anything to do with franchise mode. I'm just letting you know in case you didn't know already. But see, the problem with franchise mode is it's not as good as access football. That's exactly what's wrong. It's not as good as previous Madden titles. It's not as good as NFL 2Ks and NFL Fevers from the early 2000s. And why is that? I mean, we have modes that not many people care about. Superstar KO. We have the yard. I mean, why not improve the franchise? Why not improve the gameplay? Because that is what adds replay value to the game. It's just baffling to me, man. I don't really know what else to say, man. Leave me some comments below. Let me know how you feel about this year's Madden. If you picked it up, if you're not gonna pick it up, I mean, if you do, I would suggest you wait until it's on sale for about $10-20. Or just find a friend that has it because it's bad. But I'm gonna leave you with this game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out some of that season. We also got My Thoughts videos. We got Flashback Friday. We got other seasons available as well. Come on, man. We got content out here in these streets, and it's time to get it going. Aaron Rodgers comes out on the field, so does the Houston Texans. Hopefully the winning team being led by my man in the whole $100 grand, Deshaun Watson. And we actually took him, I believe we took him third in this draft. And when I took him third, I just want to say that Tom Brady was still on the board. Tom Brady didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but he was still on the board. My man Deshaun Watson did. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I believe we had the 13th pick in the draft. So it worked out in our favor. It really worked out in our favor. We simulated. We were 12-5, and we made it all the way to the digital Super Bowl. And we are right here getting it in. And let's keep the drive going. Second down in inches. And we're going to throw this one. And it bounces off my man's head, and you gotta catch it with your hands. That's the only way we can make this work. It's not you can't catch it with your helmet. It's not gonna work out. Now, first down and 10. Watson dropping back, looked like he was almost in trouble, but he launches the football way down the field, and that is a touchdown. Let's go Houston, man. Robert Woods. Excellent catch. That was an amazing throw by Deshaun Watson. That arm strength ain't no joke. Look at that ball, man. Lands perfectly in Robert Woods' hands. That is a touchdown for the Houston Texans. We strike first. Come on, man. We ain't trying to play around. We are trying to win this game. Deshaun Watson goes 3 for 5, 72 yards and 1 touchdown so far to start the game. But here comes a bad man. I'm talking about Mr. Aaron Rodgers. That's my cousin in them. You know, I'm Buddy Rodgers. That's my cousin in them, Aaron. Not exactly, but he's gonna hand that ball off to Gibson. and Gibson will lose a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11 now. Looking, and he is going to find his receiver. That is going to be a 1st down, gain of 12 on the play for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down and 10 now. Going to hand the ball off. It's a fumble, but it is recovered by the Dallas Cowboys, and I will consider that as a missed opportunity. That should have been us. That's all I'm going to say. Now, 3rd down and 6. Rodgers throws to Hunter Renfrow, and he is going to step out of bounds about a yard or 2 shy of the 1st down. We will get the ball now, and we are moving it right away as Robert Mostert carries that one for a gain of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 now. Deshaun Watson looking, and he is going to find Chris Carson with that pass. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 1. Carson back in the game. He is going to take a handoff, and he is breaking tackles left and right. And he is past the 20, past the 10. Touchdown for Chris Carson and the Houston Texans as he gets his first touchdown, much like Robert Woods here in the Super Bowl. And if I'm not mistaken, it is still the 1st quarter. And my fantasy team is lighting it up right now. Do you hear me? I don't know about this run. That was a little shaky, but again, I'm going to save my thoughts for the My Thoughts video. Excellent play. We go up.